The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Returnable from the 1. Showing a little burst so far. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Tight. 56.
Allen comes out throwing. Now it'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. It's Allen out of the pistol. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And they make the tackle at the 38. Gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And they get this down to the 28. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To the air again. Allen escapes the pocket. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Allen on 3rd and short. Into a crowd and intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. Hits the 20. He's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. He's under just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
4th down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Mahomes starting off with a throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. And it's taking chances like that that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Sunday.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Attack! Hey, yellow, go going.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Pass is hauled in by the rookie from Boston College. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Yellow.
to the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Chiefs first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tunnel behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow! Yellow, yellow, yellow! 15, 15!
Pistol now for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Zone read, it's Pacheco. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Pacheco again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. No gain on the play, and they have to come up with 7 yards now on 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
15!
They'll try with Pacheco. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Butker knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10.
180! What's that?
Allen now on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good for a Bills.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Brown 80! Out! Middle. What's that?
Throwing now on first down. Allen. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw again, it's Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, Allen to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Allen gonna throw again. Fights off the pressure. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Regular, red 319! Alert! Hey, home. Go!
To the air on third and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and goal at the 6.
In the red zone on first. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a James Cook touchdown. Pass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game.
10. Bills 7.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow! Attack!
They've got a man in motion.
Yellow! Hero 15!
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Allen fires out wide complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
3rd down, they need 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. They're into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
5 wide, go. Half.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Bills 14, Chiefs 10. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. 40 guard. I call it color. Yellow.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going to try another deep one here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bills get it back after making their 3rd first half interception. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again.
How about the big fella blasting through the middle, disrupting everything this offense was trying to do? Oh, baby.
You love when big men make plays, huh? I think you get more animated and excited. Like I do, I'm not going to lie. Huh? Yeah, they're doing their work. They're doing their job. So often they don't get all the headlines. They do so much of the dirty work. Not that time. He gets his headlines. He gets in the stat sheet. 2 big points for his defense.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Easy, easy. 15. Hey, 57, 57. Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it downs from 37.
First down, Kansas City.
15. Come back. Attack, attack. 15, yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow, yellow. Hey, 43. Attack, attack.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's brought in, it's his back, Rashawn Smith. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
So Buffalo's going to call it second time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Yellow, 15, 15.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Yellow. I call it up. Right on, Easton. Yellow, 15, 15.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
First down, Chiefs.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Right on, Easton. 15, 15. Yellow. Hey, Sunday. Yellow, yellow. Easy, easy, easy.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Butker with the extra points. And the Chiefs jump in front now by 5.
19. Bills, 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Bills moving quickly now, they're in the hurry up.
2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. This is a nice gain, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Round 80! Alert! Alert, alert, alert! Jump!
First and 10. Here's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
319! Stop, 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 stop. Hey, home, home, home. Okay. Alert! Middle. What's that?
To the air again, Allen. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Unable to connect with his running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Bass's kick is good. And that trims the lead to just a couple. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. Danny Gray to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Their own 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
57. Hey, 43, 43, 15. 480.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down.
Yellow.
A gain of 14.
They send a man in motion.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Yellow, yellow. Here goes 15, 15. Hey, attack, attack. Strike.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Yellow, yellow. Hooray. Hey, Ripley, Ripley. Yellow. What's that?
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. It is caught left side. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Yellow. 15. Come back. Yellow. Easy. Hey, 57, call it. Hey, 15. Hey, 57.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he stopped at the 31-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
15, yellow. Hey, 40, 15. Hey, Sunday. Hey, Riblet. Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Attack! Yellow! 15! And Riblet!
Throwing again, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Held in left side. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Easy. Attack. 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
17. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Pass 85. 56.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Allen on third down. He's trying to push the field. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Chiefs take possession. They're going to set up shop at the 22-yard line. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Could not evade him. That was Cody Simon.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Attack, attack! Yellow! 43! Hey, 57, 57! Yellow! Yellow, yellow! 15, 15! 15, 15! Hey, 43!
Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So first down from the 41.
Yellow! Hey, 15, 15, 15! I go on! 50, yellow, yellow! Hey, yellow, I go, 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 go! 50, yellow, 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 yellow!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught out left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
I don't need to. I don't need to.
Mahomes on first and 10. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 57. 15. Come back. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Chiefs football, just 1 quarter away from a postseason victory. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Man in motion here.
Yellow, yellow. Attack, attack, attack. Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Gets his running back. And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set. First and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 16-point lead.
33. Bills 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing this one deep across the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Alert, alert, alert!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's looking deep once again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. There's no warning. Hey, 40. Hero, 50. Yellow. I don't need to. I don't need to.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in, getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Yellow. Hey, 57. 40. 15. Hey, 57. Come back. 50. Yellow, 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 yellow. Left side.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's got a man left. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. I think you can call this one now, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He's trying to go deep, but oh no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, 15. Hey, rip Liz. Attack!
Pistol now for Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Hey, 57.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Yellow. 50, yellow. Attack. Yellow. Hey, 43. Fire down these two.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completions. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well. Now they'll keep pushing on.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Chiefs, well, they could probably just run away and hide. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
They've got a man in motion.
Let's go, Lou, Larry. Hey, dribble it. 15. Yellow. 15.
Looking to throw Mahomes. He's still going at the 30. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Attack, attack! 43! 43! Right side.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Not from the pistol to Cook. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Up the pace here as the clock continues to run.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bills
operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Buffalo.